If we never have headaches through rebuking our children, we shall have plenty headaches when they grow up. To raise a child who is comfortable enough to leave you means that you have done your job properly. They are not ours to keep, but to become independent, go out there, live on their own, be respectful, respect themselves. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ifechi Family. This is an emergency video. I didn't really plan this, but I have to bring it out there because something happened recently. There's a video I watched on social media recently, and then something similar happened, and I need to bring your attention to this. And the fact that this lady, she's a widow, she's got 3 young children, 2 of them are twins, a boy and a girl, and the younger one. She uploaded a video recently saying that her daughter, 5-year-old daughter, was molested. And as I was listening to this video, I became so, baffled at what she was saying, and the action she took was the one that really made me to come out to say, do this video. The action she took was little on. In fact, she didn't take any action. She just came out to social media to upload the video. What does she want us to learn from that video? Your child told you that somebody, a boy, climbed on her. I don't know the age of that boy. She did not say that. But your 5-year-old said that a boy lay on her. And you're asking her, did they penetrate? Did they do that? How will a 5-year-old know what you are talking about? And I was expecting her to say that I'm here to tell you because what I did was I called the police, or I did this and that. And she did not say anything like that. That she just said to the boy, and that the boy kept telling the girl to shut up, meant that there was something went on more than we know. And you did not take any action. You did not take them, report it to the police. That's an offense. Here in the UK, that will not happen. The person will be on sex offenders list because they've done this, and they will be interrogated. And if it's found that they have done that, they know how to deal with them here, and they will be monitored. Depending on their age, they will be monitored. And if they're older, they also know how to deal with them. But you don't just leave it and say, oh, what she said that she was going to do if he does that again. It's not one thing I want to repeat on this channel, in this video. That's what you're going to do. So you're waiting for him to do it again. There's no point in saying, oh, well, if he does it again, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. No, take action immediately. You coming to social media to upload this video, I was waiting to hear the action you took so that other mothers will learn, because I'm sure you're not alone. There are other mothers or parents like that. And the fact that you are a widow, you're raising up these children on your own, it's not, yes, you have all my full sympathy, but it's not just that, because the other story I'm going to tell quickly, those parents, the husband and wife raising the children up. So it's not because of that. It's just the case that you have to, where you found yourself. I just pray and wish that everybody, couples will be alive to raise their children up together. But things happen, and if it does, may God help everyone to know how to handle things and how to manage themselves. I feel sorry for this girl, because yes, to me, she's a girl, she's a young girl. But at the same time, the action, you did not take any action. I wouldn't say the action you took, but you did not take any action. Please, you have to take action. That person, that boy, whatever age that person is, that knows what it means to climb on somebody, needs to be reported, because he's going to do it either again to your daughter or to somebody else. You cannot just leave it like that. Come and share it with us and for us to listen. And so wonder after that, what happens? Please take action. Very important for the safety of your daughter, because you don't know what's going to happen again in future, or what actually happened that time, and you don't know how many times it has happened before your daughter mentioned it to you. The other incident I want to talk about is the fact that parents, please don't be too busy for your children. This idea of leaving television in your children's room when they are so young is not good. These particular parents were so busy chasing money. They don't have enough accommodation, yes, but they left their son and daughter in the same room. Daughter 10 years, son 12 years. and they left them there. Obviously, with a television, they watch television up to very late in the night, and they watch all sorts of things. There was no regulation regarding what they can or can't watch. So they now started watching blue movies and things like that, and they were seeing what they shouldn't see and started practicing it, thinking that it's normal. And they said practice on each other. And the parents did not know. It was only when he came out that the mom said, hey, I noticed that they always want to sit with each other. They always want to, my daughter always want to sit on his brother's laps. And I just think, it's a brother and sister thing. That she did, that they started doing that. Not for a lot, recently before all this came out. And she did not put one and one together. Until the girl in school, obviously she thought that it's normal. So in school, she was speaking to her friend who is a similar age. That do you love your brother? I said, of course, I do love my brother. It's my brother. He said, oh, and I love my brother so much. And that's why do you do other things that I do with my brother? I said, like what? And then she now said what she's been doing with her brother. And the girl was alarmed because she has been taught at home that things like that should not be happening. Nobody should touch you in certain places. You should not do this and that. You must report it to us as your parents when things like that happen. So the girl was baffled. She couldn't wait to get home to ask her parents, to tell her parents what she heard, and the parents raised the alarm. And the mom was so shocked that this was going under her roof. And of course, social services in this country, this kind of thing is just not left like that. Social services got involved. And these parents were obviously, I don't know the full details, but I understood that they were obviously cautioned, and they were obviously told that those children must be separated. They don't have to be in the same room. They are getting older, 10 and 12. They're getting older, and then the fact that they now, it appears now that they know a lot more than they should, means that they don't have to be in that room together. They have to be separate, and they have to be watched. And social services have to get involved and monitor things. And of course, if it continues, you know what they are like in this country, they will be removed from those parents. And those parents, I understand, are those kind of parents that sometimes leave those two on their own and go to work, which they should not do anyway. So you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Do not be too busy for your children. All this money to the detriment of your own children. If you are too busy for your children when they are young, then at your older age, you're not going to have rest. They will be committing one offense or the other. They can become what they call a P in this country. I don't want to say the full name. They can become that. That means that they might be inside. You have to be spending your older age going to the prison to visit your children. Is that what you want? Because you are chasing money. When the time you should be looking into what they're doing and being asking them questions and telling them things. Because if those children were taught that you don't let anybody touch you when you go out, I think they shouldn't be, thinking, or they won't even think of watching such movies or trying to practice such a thing between themselves. Parents, please be on alert. A lot of this rubbish is going on, and you have to be very, very careful before you lose these children. Children being raised up now are so different. What they know now is too much compared to when we raised our own children in the 80s and 90s. These days, what they know, some of them I don't even know it as an older woman. Please be careful. Do not be too busy for your children, or you are going to suffer it, and they are going to suffer it as well. And you don't want that. Proverbs 22 verse 6. Train a child in the way they will go, and when they grow up, they will not depart from it. And I'm not talking about, we must go to church. My son, my daughter, have you gone to church today? And all the rest of it. Some of them go to church and they do worse things than people who don't even go. So it's not a case of that. Pray regularly for them. Commit them in prayer, but at the same time, do your own bit. Not just praying or saying, I'm praying for them. It's not my portion. My children will not do this. Take action. Prayer is very, very important. You must pray for your children, commit them in prayers all the time, but do the things that you need to do. For example, this watching of television without guidance, things like that, practical things, do them. And don't stop talking about, it's not my portion, it's not my portion. Please, I'm going to stop this video here. I don't want it to be too long. There's another example I have, but I'm going to leave it for the next video. I thought I just need to bring this out here today. when it's really in my mind. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I'll see you again in my next one. Goodbye and God bless. Please share this video to all parents with young children. They need to listen to this, what is going on, and they need to be on alert. They have to be on their toes in raising up their children. Thank you so much.